So patients ask all the time, what is neuropathy? So neuropathy is basically a malfunctioning of nerves. Patients experience symptoms as numbness, tingling, pins, needles. Their feet might be burning, they might be freezing. They also start to notice balance issues and they're losing their mobility. What's actually happening with neuropathy is actually a circulation issue that creates a neurological condition. So a lot of patients think it's like a musculoskeletal thing or they need to have rehab. That's not the case. It's actually microscopic blood flow. When we're talking to patients, we describe it as like roots on a plant. So if you have a plant in your home or your garden, I chop the roots off your plant, you know what happens to the plant? Inevitably the plant will die, right? It's not getting oxygen, it's not getting nutrients. That's exactly what's happening with a neuropathy patient. We're actually losing microscopic blood flow to those nerves. And as the nerves don't get oxygen and nutrients, the nerves start to break down and deteriorate. As the patient starts having this deterioration, that's when the symptoms start showing up. So in the beginning, it might be intermittent. Patients might notice that one day they feel pretty decent, the next day it's kind of not so great, right? But what they start to notice is over time, the symptoms become more frequent, become more severe, and they really start losing their ability to function the way they want to and to enjoy their life and play with their grandkids and enjoy retirement or go golfing or whatever. But the ultimate issue is it's a progressive disease. So as time goes on, the symptoms begin to get worse and worse and worse. And the biggest problem with that is, again, the long-term disability that comes from neuropathy. That's why early intervention is key. When we're talking to patients in the office, we compare it to cancers, unfortunately. Unfortunately, most of us know too much about cancer, but there's 4 stages of cancer and there's 4 stages of peripheral neuropathy. So I tell patients the key is early intervention. Start treating it in the earlier stages and don't let it get such a debilitated and damaged state where we can't fix it. And most patients seem to understand that analogy when we're talking about it, but that's truly the key, because once patients get to about 75 to 80% nerve damage, it's not that we can't help them, it's just a much more drastic recovery process. More time, more energy, more effort, and more likelihood there's permanent damage and they can't recover from the situation that they're in. So that's why I encourage patients in all stages of neuropathy to come in and get evaluated so we can see how much damage we have and what we got to do to get their life back on track.